Gang, gang, we in the building. All right, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Back to another episode. This is episode 5 of I feel like a. All right, so today our co-host is a whole vibe. Got something she want to say on a real life situation, work related issues, work related topic. You guys are more than welcome to comment. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, turn on your post notifications so that when we go live, you will definitely get that notification. Um, Today, also, after we have our work related discussion, we will be um, possibly playing a court clip or some type of we'll have a goodie at the end. How about that? Um, Let me see. I hope everyone is doing great today. Shout out to MOS gang in the comments. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Thanks for the share. Y'all share it up, share it down, down, down. All right. So you ready, Vibe? Make sure y'all like and follow us on all socials. Follow on TikTok at Neek's Unique Tray Customs. Neek's Unique Tray Customs. Matter of fact, I think I'll pin it down in the comments. So y'all peep down in the comments for all socials. On TikTok, you can definitely follow It's a Whole Vibe at Goddess It's a Vibe. Make sure y'all go ahead and please, please, if you never heard of it, download the Bigo. The Bigo app, the dino. When you see the little dinosaur, the big dinosaur, y'all go ahead and download that and y'all follow us. Our Bigo IDs are in they're scrolling across the screen. Should I say I was gonna say in the comments, but that's not the comments. They're scrolling across the screen. So make sure you follow me at Neeks Trey Customs and follow It's a Whole Vibe at Ancestors Goddess. Um, Make sure y'all stay up on what we got going on for Black Lives Incarcerated. As a matter of fact, I do have a few cases that I do plan on coming in here to read to you guys to give y'all some stuff from my home city, from a lot of the crazy things that be going on around here. So y'all wait for that. I do have some things that we're going to be doing reactions to, some videos that we'll be doing reactions to as well. So y'all stay tuned for that. And if y'all got anything else besides pranks that y'all want to see from us, or any other topics or discussions or anything else that's going on in the world that you guys would like our opinions on, that is definitely what I feel like is all about. Basically, giving our honest opinions about everyday life situations or things that's going on in the world or things that's going on in the social media world. So, to you, Vibe. Over to you, Vibe.
Okay, the village was fixing their food. But anyway, yeah, work related issues. Make sure when you start at a new job, uh, after you agree to the terms and conditions and all that, especially family owned businesses and corporations, make sure that you have, when certain things happen at your job, make sure they are documented and make sure that all of your days are accounted for. Make sure that the next time that you request time off, that you get it in writing and you get an approval from the person in charge. Um, and I'm speaking on personal experience. I had a work related issue last week, which caused my money to be fucked up. No lie, because I would not. I only be getting paid for one day. So yeah, because I believe that, you know what I'm saying, people wanted to personally get in their feelings, hearsay. Um, because you say you were gonna write me up, but you went on ahead and added a suspension to it. So now you say anything else was to happen, you're gonna terminate me. Okay, cool. But you can't even count out the days to these 3 weeks that you're saying I'm missing. We even looked at the calendar, and I could probably count a week, if that. Probably can't even do that, but days I was late, days I had got hurt, still came to work. All of my doctor's excuses and everything like that are down to a T. If I did get sick, I did call out because I wasn't healthy. I did not have a work excuse. Somewhere on the lines of that. Yeah. So those are your do's and don'ts. Make sure that you have everything in writing from the person in charge or whoever's in fucking charge. Make sure that you, when you do get your PTO, make sure that you get, how can I say, approved for this time off. Also, as far as women working in a male dominant industry, it is tough. It is tough. It is tough. Because you have to deal with the bullshit from certain men who have um problems with their own feminist ways. Uh, and you have certain co-workers that will lie on you. Um, yeah, you can call it that MOS game. You can call it. They picking, but they picking the wrong one. They picking on the wrong one. Um, from personal experience, I did have to get legal people involved because it went from being to one thing to being called a dumb motherfucker for my previous workplace. And I probably was called everything up under the sun, but not to my face. Egotistical, yes. And I probably was called some of everything. I ain't even gonna sit here and hold you. Everything up under the sun, but it wasn't called to me. It was said to other people who work there. So yeah, I haven't had any updates on that situation just yet. I'm gonna end up reaching out to him sometime the end of this week, just so know where we can go from there. But also make sure that you know what I'm saying you cross your T's, you dot your I's, you make sure this and that is okay, and everything like that. That's pretty much what all I have to say because at this point, like like I said before we went live, it's a lot of a filler. You know what I'm saying? When you want to personally cause see, as a boss or as somebody who is in charge, you have to look at the whole perspective from the outside in. Me personally, I would not have even included the other shit in the letter. I would have included what I know for sure, which was a failure to call. A no call, no show is what it's supposed to be. I would have took them out on that into writing somebody up. Because that is set in stone. There is evidence of that. But you can't call the different times on when this worker was missing work for 3 weeks at different times. You said different times, but you can't even point out where. So I would have not even included that in the suspension level. I would have kept that suspension short and sweet. But since stuff wanted to get added, like you said, you can do this, you said you can do that, and woo, woo, woo. That to me, that's a personal tea. That's how you feel personally. So that's nah, we's not finna do that. But I'm gonna be all right though. You know what I'm saying? It's small things to a giant. Yeah, you can call it vendetta. It was a personal type of thing with it. I ain't even gonna sit here and cap. It was personal. You could tell it was personal about how it was said. But I'm not the one who needs to be going. I'm not the one who needs to be sitting here learning the English language because there is grammatical error in that letter. I had due to I can write a better suspension letter. I'm just saying. So you know that letter was personally written because of how they felt at the time.
Do you feel that it was actually written at that time, or should I say on that day?
That day that I walked in that Thursday, yeah, he wrote about the end of the day, the end of that Thursday last week.
And he didn't come to work Friday?
No, he finished off the week last week because his son went on vacation. You see what I'm saying? So he didn't have no choice but to be there. So when I came in that Thursday, he was like, "I'm suspending you, and then you're going to, and I'm gonna let my son handle it on Monday." Okay. So you wrote that suspension that Thursday.
So you think the father wrote it and not the son?
The son was on vacation last week. He wasn't there. He was in Florida.
Mm.
That's what I'm
Mm.
saying. So he wrote it. This this
So
this this didn't do it. This suspension. He didn't even bring this up to his son until Sunday, which was yesterday. That he said that he wrote me up and suspended me. He didn't bring that to his son till Sunday. This is what the son told me.
the comments say if it was in old English, it was it was the pappy.
Yeah, it was the pappy.
She played too much.
He literally told me this is my well, he told me about it Sunday, which was yesterday. So he ain't
So
even.
so you excuse me, y'all. Oh Jesus.
Mhm.
So your suspension was for Thursday and Friday, right?
Yeah.
And you went with back to work Monday. You going to work tomorrow, or you got another suspension?
No, he suspended me for
Oh,
them 2 days for the rest of the week
oh.
last week. But my thing is, if you got put if you got put back in charge because of my absence, if I am a boss and I put you in charge because of my absence, I don't care if I'm on vacation. I don't give a damn if I'm in an important business meeting. If it has something to do with my employee, I'ma call you and be like, "Hey, I understand you doing this and what the woo, but here's what's happened. Can we have a quick discussion about it and what do we need to do?" Like I said, it was a personal thing along with this.
And it could be beyond. Let's go a little deep. Can we go a little bit deeper?
Yeah, for sure.
Uh, the comments say he needs some old puss in boots or something because he ain't supposed to be retired. I'm weak.
He is retired. That's the thing.
And that's the thing. That's another. Okay, so like you said, it's personal anyway because if you retired, nigga, how you know I missed 3 weeks of work anyway?
He only knew that because he went back and looked at the calendar. That's the only way he knew. He wasn't there. You only there 2 hours out of the day.
And this the same person who hired you.
Yeah, hired me last year. My point exactly.
Mm, this is wild. The comments play too much, y'all. Too much time on their liver spotted hands.
But anyway, I'm over it at this point. Like I said, I'm gonna keep that little letter or whatever like that, and I'm gonna set something up real nice, keep you the fuck away from me. I'm gonna take some next steps into, you know what I'm saying, making sure that I get my time approved. But like I said, I set something up anyway to see what his response gonna be.
Mm.
And that's at the end of the month to where I put out that I'm gonna be out, but I'm gonna show up to work. And I ain't gonna fly out to that Saturday. So I'm gonna have a little fun too. And let's see what your reaction gonna be. And that last and oh yeah, and by the way, that last week of September, when your son is going back on vacation, yeah, I'm gonna be at work. But you better not say a fuck thing to me.
Mm.
Don't say nothing out the way. I don't want to hear about, oh, you gonna take another you gonna call, I don't wanna hear none of that bullshit. Cause I'm gonna tell you right there to your face. I don't find none of that shit funny. Leave me alone. Cause I can get real mean too. I just choose not to. But anyway, that's it, y'all, for work related issues, work related problems, your do's and don'ts, your pros and cons. Any questions? Any questions?
Okay, so to give a quick recap, um we are discussing the do's and the don'ts in work related situations. So make sure uh everything is documented. From your first day of work, you should start carrying a journal with you so that you can document everything, including when things happen on your end. You know what I'm saying? It's called. I learned this at my very first job. CYA. cover your ass. So you got to learn to cover your own ass. So sometimes making those little notes and things like that can help you cover your own ass just in case something, comes up to where things are being questioned. I had a similar situation that I ran into as well where I actually got fired at one of my jobs that I was at for 3 years. And yeah, they tried to, basically, when I filed for unemployment, they tried to fight it, and or they tried to appeal, like they didn't want to pay me the unemployment. And when it came down to having those dates, when it came down to having explanations for those dates, when it came down to actually explaining the things that they were trying to say that I did, like, okay, this how petty they had gotten to be. I'm supposed to be to work at 8 o'clock. Now, mind you, I work in the front office. The time clock is way in the back of the building. I clock in at 8:04. Mind you, those who work in the front office, nobody has to clock in except for me. But that was due to me actually switching over to the front office from another position, right? But either way it goes, okay, nobody else that works in the front office has to punch the time clock. So now you have it to where I still got to punch the time clock. I'm in the front office, but I got to go way to the back of the building, and you trying to say that I was late to work because I clocked in at 8:04 a.m. Oh, you're supposed to be ready to work at your desk at 8 o'clock. Well, maybe you should put a time clock up here, you know? Different things that I had going on as well. Lawyer situations, things that I had going on in life at the time that they excused me for. They were bringing up, oh, she left early this day to do this. I left early, came back to work. I mean, what's the problem with that? I can't take a break and go do what the fuck I need to do. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is at the point to where I actually started tapping into self and I'm like, okay, now let me think about this. Now I'm arguing with these people about days and times. We talking about a 4 minute difference here. You mean to tell me that I'm making these people millions of dollars in a year? I'm getting paid pennies off the millions that they making. And I might as well do this for myself. Fuck y'all. I ain't got to answer to nobody then. And the day that I was late to work, I think I was late to work that day. I woke up and my whole refrigerator had flooded the whole house. So what the fuck was I supposed to do? Go to work and leave that shit like that? So everything in my house can be flooded? No, we ain't doing that. I had to wait till maintenance come and a whole bunch of more shit. So that's another reason why I said life happens. You know what I'm saying? And I would not. And the crazy thing is they talked to me. They let me work the whole day, and then told me at 5 o'clock that I was fired. Try to deny my unemployment and so much more shit. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about it, when you righteous and you make righteous decisions and you walk righteous walks and you have your ducks in a row, you actually have documents or documentation of the times, the dates, the to the T. They can't fuck with you, especially when you're righteous. You just gotta be righteous. That's it. That's it. Um Righteous with good intentions, should I say. Um, Another thing too, we must take heed to um the people around us or the people that we had that maintain maintain our atmosphere, should I say? Like, so people we work with, people we go to school with, people we commute with, people that you know what I'm saying, we must remain aware of the things that people do when things are beyond them. So if something is beyond someone, that means that they don't even know why they did it. They just doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And if we want to be technical, that's technically all a part of spiritual warfare. But you have to have your eyes open to be able to see what exactly what's going on so you can know how to move. Mm, so yeah, make sure everything is documented. Documented, documented, documented. Because I do want to say that I actually won. I won my appeal. You know what I'm saying? When they tried to fight it and they didn't want to pay me my money, no, y'all gonna pay me my money. Cause y'all was just being nasty. And that's what made me actually start looking into going into business for myself. I didn't want to work for nobody no more after that. Cause like I was like, you know what? 3 years of stability was just snatched up under me just that quick. Like just that quick. And guess what? I ain't getting no warning. I ain't getting none of that. I ain't getting none of that. And I put 3 years in for y'all. And I know I done made y'all a lot of money. This was an air conditioning company. I know for a fact that I made y'all plenty money. So with that being said, it's your loss at the end of the day that you lost that because you didn't value the things that your employee gave you, as well as taking in the fact that they actually have a life outside of working for you. I only work for you so I can survive. You know what I'm saying? That's when I actually, we got to learn to live instead of just survive. For real, we have to learn to live, do the things that we want to do, and don't let nobody fucking just. I'm not slaving for nobody. Period. So document everything. Um, Make sure you're righteous. Make righteous moves, because no matter what, because life happens. Life happens. We are living in a human experience. You gonna have flat tires. You gonna have, I don't know about the dog eating the homework, but you definitely gonna have just basic life situations that happen on an everyday basis. Um, so when you actually have to answer to someone, you know what I'm saying? Or when you're in a situation to where I don't even know how you gonna make a phone call on your deathbed, but maybe it'll be good to have people around that know what you have going on and know what to do in case there is a time where maybe you can't make the call yourself. You can't fulfill the deed yourself. Make sure that you have somebody around you that know exactly what needs to be done when you can't do it. So, other than that, anything else you wanted to add to that vibe? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment,
No, I
anything.
don't have anything else.
All right, so we are going to do I do have something that I want to, hold on one second, y'all. Give me a second to bring it up. I gotta go on to my other screen right quick. Give me a second to bring it up. Oh shoot, I almost exited out the damn thing. Hey, Cream. And shout out to Carmel Cream in the motherfucking building. Goddamn explicit content in this bitch. We got no good, but so good. We got the mafia on scene. Gang, gang. Ow. All right, hold on one second, y'all. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry about that. I had to get the clip ready for y'all. Uh,
To go on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Amber Strong, 231885. And Detective, your name for the record, please.
Sable, Your Honor.
All right, please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear from the testimony about to give this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right, thank you. You may proceed on the warrant.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Wyandotte Police were dispatched to 1878th Street a little after 1 o'clock in the morning on today's date. It was in response to a domestic call, and when officers arrived, they separated the two parties, the complaining witness, which is Kenneth Landorf, and the defendant, Amber, is it Schrum?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. During their investigation, they found out that Amber recently just got back from the bar. Kenneth was sleeping. She indicated that she forgot her phone at the bar that she was at and wanted him to get it. They got into an argument, and during this domestic, Amber threw a fan at the complaining witness, a glass jar at the complaining witness,
it's
in addition to some children's
B's for me,
toys
y'all.
at the witness during this domestic. And she was subsequently arrested for the domestic violence.
All right. Upon examination of complaining witness, I find the offenses charged are committed and there's probable cause to believe the defendant committed those offenses. And good afternoon, counsel. Your appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Attorney Bappolino on behalf of the defendant.
All right, thank you. And ma'am, your name for the record, please.
Amber Shaw.
All right, and counsel, as to the arraignment.
Yes, sir. I will waive a formal reading and stand mute.
The court will waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty for purposes of the arraignment. And as to, and the court's going to indicate, ma'am, that you do have the right to have an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the court will appoint one to represent you. And in fact, you've had an opportunity to meet with an attorney today on Zoom, correct, in a breakout room?
Yes.
All right. And the court will also indicate you have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have a trial by a judge or by a jury. And you also have the right to remain silent. Anything you say orally or in writing may be used against you in court. Do you understand those rights?
Yes.
The court's going to indicate, as the court indicated, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf.
You're talking to me.
Schedule this matter for probable cause conference on August 3rd at 9:30 a.m. And counsel, as to bond.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was a little confused. I thought this was a domestic violence charge. Is this a felony charge?
Yes. Would you like me to, there's three, while there's one count of domestic violence, 3 counts of felonious assault. Would you like me to read those?
No, Your Honor. I just wanted to know what they were. I'm sorry, I didn't have a file, and she was curious, so I want to make that clear.
No, that's okay. It says,
I wanted to know what they were. I'm sorry, I didn't have a file, and she was curious, so I want to make that clear.
no, that's okay. It says, and I'll just indicate the 3 charges are, there's 3 charges because one's alleging a fan, one's alleging a glass jar, and one's alleging children's toys.
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. As to bond, my client has no real criminal record. She lives here in Wyandotte. She's lived here for, approximately 2 years. She works at CVS. She has 2 children who are with this gentleman, the alleged victim in the matter. They're safe and sound home with him. She does have a place to stay. She'll be staying with her friend. She's assured me that she's not going to have any contact with this gentleman or probably any of his children unless he drops a no contact order or something along those lines later on down the line. But she's assured me that she's going to show up, face the charges. Obviously, she's not going to risk running by abandoning her children and abandoning her job. As far as she told me, she has no history of not showing up to court. So I'd ask the court, even though this is a felony charge, I mean, I know the circumstances, from what it sounds like, doesn't sound like she's very dangerous. I'd just ask the court to consider a personal bond, maybe with a tether.
All right, and Detective, I'll give you an opportunity to respond in just a moment. Ma'am, where is it you work?
CVS for 8 years.
Okay, which city is that?
I currently work at the one in Trenton, but we're about to close in September, so I'm getting transferred to another CVS, most likely the Brownstown location.
Okay, and I'm slightly confused. Which city do you live in?
I live in Wyandotte.
Okay.
I work in Trenton, though.
No, I understand. It just indicated, in the report, it indicated your address in Trenton.
That's just what's on my license. That's my dad's house.
Well, okay, but you don't live there, so did you change your address with the Secretary of State yet?
No, I did not.
Well, you should do that, ma'am. Are you currently on probation, parole anywhere?
I'm sorry?
Are you on probation or parole anywhere?
I've never been arrested.
Okay, so have you ever failed to appear in court for any reason, whether it's a traffic ticket or otherwise?
No, never.
And are you out on bond in any other jurisdiction?
No.
It appears as though there are a few other requests for charges that were not granted regarding assaulting police officer for 3 different officers. And counsel, or I'm sorry, ma'am, you indicate you have 4 dependents?
Yeah, I have 2 children with Kenny, and he has 2 children from a previous woman, and they live with us full time.
And how old are the children?
8, 7, and then my 2 are, my daughter will be 4 next Friday, and our son will be 1 in September.
Okay, and you pay $715 a month for your car payment?
Yes.
Okay. And who is this friend that you indicate you can live with?
Her name's Leon. She just got married to McGowan, McGowan. She also lives in.
All right, and detective, as to bond.
I would agree that what counsel said, she has no criminal history, but I think under the circumstances, it's reasonable for a moderate bond, and I would be willing to say 5,000, 10%. In addition to no contact with the complaining witness, not to return to the co-residing home, and I also like counsel's idea of a tether, but in this case, because alcohol was involved, and apparently that's the real issue. According to the complaining witness, she's fine when she's not drinking, but when she is, this is the behavior that's displayed. So a GPS alcohol tester. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, ma'am, if you were to test today, what would be detected?
I'm confused. Is this the deputy or the damn probation officer? Well, it can't be a probation officer. Why is the deputy giving an offer of what he thinks she should get? I'm confused. You know what? Let me shut the hell up. Hold on. Let me just play it.
Yeah, I'm confused too. I'm confused too.
I gotta rewind that back a little piece because I'm confused. Why is the deputy giving any type of opinion on what he feels I should be? And this ain't is this and it's the arresting deputy is what? You know what? This crazy. Hold on. Now I gotta look this up. I don't know what state she's a judge in. I gotta see if I can see. Is it Michigan? It look like Michigan. Yeah, it look like Michigan. It say right here, the state of Michigan, I think. Oh shoot. I don't even know. It look like it said right here. But hold on, we're gonna see. I'm gonna go back just a little bit.
When she is, turn to the co-residing home. No criminal history, but I think.
All right, and detective as to bond.
Detective.
I would agree
Detectives
that
give out
what
bonds.
counsel said, she has no criminal history, but I think under the circumstances, it's reasonable for a moderate bond, and I would be willing to say 5,000, 10%. In addition to no contact with the complaining witness, not to return to the co-residing home. And I also like counsel's idea of a tether, but in this case, because alcohol was involved, and apparently that's the real issue. According to the complaining witness, she's fine when she's not drinking, but when she is, this is the behavior that's displayed. So a GPS alcohol tether. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, ma'am, if you were to test today, what would be detected in your system, other than I'm presuming alcohol based upon the allegations?
Marijuana?
Do you have a valid prescription for marijuana?
No, I don't.
When was the last time you used marijuana?
Last night?
Anything else?
Alcohol and marijuana.
I'm sorry?
Just alcohol and marijuana.
Okay. While the defendant does not have any prior
If you
criminal
would have left that bottle alone, you wouldn't be in handcuffs.
complaint, I'm sorry.
You should have stuck to that Mary Jane.
Yes, Your Honor. You can relax. When she comes back on, if you would stand up again, I'd be fine.
And even the courthouse got shitty Wi-Fi.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ha! Even the courthouse got shitty Wi-Fi.
We're gonna go off the record for just one moment.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. We're gonna go off the record for just one moment.
Yes, Your Honor.
My bad. That was me. That was me doing that. Rewinding. I wanted to see why she had left the building,
Relax.
but she said she went off record, so that was me. That wasn't the court Wi-Fi.
When she comes back on, if you would stand up again, I'd be fine.
No, I'm saying like she had to go on record. I'm like, shit, even the courtroom got shitty Wi-Fi.
I'm weak.
You had to go off the record, shit, bitch. Your Wi-Fi was messing up.
If you're on an alcohol diet, does that mean you can't smoke marijuana or it's just no alcohol?
Can't drink.
Is that
It's to Texas.
Is she asking it?
If you would have not drunk that alcohol, just smoked that weed, you wouldn't be in this predicament.
Okay.
So you want to sit here and ask questions?
When you was the little
There are
angry
more.
bird.
There are more alcohol-related issues, more alcohol charges than there are marijuana. I'm here to tell you these are straight facts. The hell I'm gonna get to arguing with you for? I'm high as hell. Hell, I'm hungry.
Okay, trying to tear the whole kitchen down.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
I
See,
need
what the
look.
hell?
Give me all the snacks.
That's the only thing we're gonna be fussing about.
Who ate the last Oreo? And who drank my apple juice? Oh,
Shit. Nigga gonna be too fucked up to be standing up trying to
Okay,
do
I
shit.
apologize for that. We're back on
Standing
the
glued to
record.
the
That
fucking
was
couch.
Riverview calling for a search warrant. They're at the hospital right now, so the number kept calling, so I figured it was something important, so I apologize for that. So the court will indicate that while
Not a search warrant at the
Ms. Strong does
hospital.
not seem to have
hold on,
a
hold on, hold on,
significant
hold on,
criminal
hold on, hold on,
history,
hold on. I gotta
the
rewind that a little piece, y'all. Sorry, I be having to
number
do
kept
this.
Yeah,
calling,
you
so.
heard what you heard. Yeah, you heard what she said. A search warrant for
Okay,
the
I
hospital.
apologize
That
for
was
that. We're back on the
fine.
record. That was Riverview calling for a search warrant. They're at the hospital right now, so the number kept calling, so I figured it was something important, so I apologize for that. So the court will indicate that while Ms. Strong does not seem to have a significant criminal history, the court does.
FYI, y'all see how these judges will stop court to go and sign a search warrant for y'all?
Hell yeah, cause they gonna get a little piece of that chain too. Shit.
All they gotta do is ring the judge line.
Yeah, cause the
But I'm
judge
gonna
gonna
press
get a little
play.
piece. The judge gonna get a little piece too. Hell.
I'm gonna press play. As a matter of fact, that makes me wonder. Okay, let's just say police officers like they can choose. I wonder how that process goes if they choose which judge to get to like how I wonder how that process works. I wonder if I can go on Judge Bryant thing. I'm gonna ask her because when it comes time for a search warrant, how do they choose which judge they're going to call to get to sign off on that search warrant? Because it's quite crazy if you ask me. Because if you know some like I don't know, it's weird. Let me just play this shit. But I that's a question that I need
I
to
guess
ask.
they called the warrant, called her to so they have a warrant process and it need to be signed by a judge.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I wonder how do they choose which judge they're going to call
Hell, I
to
guess whoever on the damn clock. Shit.
because me personally, if I knew I had a judge that would sign off if I was the police and else to just sign off on the search warrant. Cause she went off the record real quick. That was quick. You feel me? And she gonna sign that fast. You don't think I'll go to that judge every time I need some shit signed just because I know they're gonna sign it?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder is that a part of the constitutional laws of the land of the United States? What is that judicial process, United States? Good question. I'm gonna look that up. All right, back at it.
Does have concerns regarding the allegations that have been put forth, specifically regarding Ms. Strong's consumption of alcohol as a large contributing factor to
One more time. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, hit that post notification bell so that y'all are notified every time we go live, every time we post, every time we do whatever we do. All right, when the gang is in the building, you want to be notified. So click that notification bell and click all.
I got a quick question. Is we gonna come out with some more shirts or something?
And yes, yes, yes. You know what's crazy? I forgot. I wasn't even thinking about it. I had took out
Cause
my
I think
Black
we
Lives
need to
Incarcerated shirt
I love the
to
No
wear.
Good But So Good logo, but it's some people that ain't in there no more. They need, you
I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right.
know what I'm
But
saying? I think Yeah.
Damn, I can't even show it up here. Okay, so we got the Black Lives Matter. I was gonna wear this shirt today, guys, but shit, I when we went live, I forgot.
Oh, that's a nice. That yellow.
That's yellow. That's that
Man,
yellow.
that's nice yellow.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can kind of show y'all. Make sure y'all catch up on Black Lives Incarcerated. Okay, okay. It's a movement. It's definitely a movement. Let me see if I can show y'all real quick. Hold on. All right,
I'm
here we go.
just saying the t-shirt person is slacking hard. Okay.
Well, the t-shirt person that we had ain't in our thing no more. Remember we was letting what's the name do 'em?
Yeah. That's why I said we need to reinvent.
Oh, I put blur on. Oh shit, let me put none. Okay, so y'all Black Lives
Yes.
Incarcerated. It's a little wrinkle. I'll show y'all another one
And y'all don't
tomorrow. But
steal
I
that shit.
definitely
It's
was going.
already copyrighted. If you don't want to go to the court
I was about to say can't be
and get
stolen.
it can't be sold. It's already trademarked. So
Period. And
if
you
you
got
steal
to know
it, you're
that.
gonna have to pay out of pocket. If you steal it,
And
you're
I'm
gonna have to
coming for
pay.
you. Just I'm coming for you like Cartoon Network came for me. Okay? On God. Now, back to the task at hand. But yeah, y'all, back to the task at hand. I definitely want to know how that process works because that's just quite weird to me. Y'all see how she got a phone call, the judge got a phone call and for a search warrant. If she signed off on that search warrant, that was a pretty quick ass decision that you had to make regarding a search warrant. You know what I'm saying? That
Them
was
folk
very,
must,
very fast.
them people must have had it been on the run or got some real major weapons and some high profile. It
If
has to
if
be a high
if
profile suspect.
guess what? If you have a if you were on the run, that means technically you have a warrant for your arrest already. They don't need a search warrant for that. So a search warrant is actually going into somebody's on either in somebody's car, in somebody's person, in somebody's house.
Well, she did say they was at the hospital, so they had to get a search warrant for somebody done fucked up.
And the last time that I read a case, well, of course, where we live at, I read a case. I probably can show y'all. Um, where this lady, her boyfriend, basically, I guess, had beat her up, and the police went to the hospital because she was there, domestic violence, whatever the case may be. And she told them that where it happened at, and she told them that basically um that it would be evidence there at that house. And right then and there, the police called from the hospital to the judge, got a search warrant, and went and searched that location. And in that location, they found extra shit. Fuck the domestic violence at this point. So instead of the man getting kidnapping and domestic violence or whatever else she had put on him, the feds picked up that charge and he was charged federally for the other shit that he had in the house, stemming from that domestic violence case. So, yeah, it could have been, could be, there's no telling. I'm just giving you a situation where I know something of the same manner happened. As a matter of fact, I'll go see if I can pull up that case. Um, Let me see. But until then, we're gonna finish this one. It's almost over anyway. I'm gonna pull up that other case. I'm gonna see if I can.
To this incident. So the court does find a monetary value would be sufficient, $5,000, 10% bond. Man, that may seem like a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things with your charges, the fact that you have 3 felonies and a domestic violence and they're assaultive in nature, that's not, that's
Not she crying, y'all.
a low bond. Let me just put it that way. The court's going to also indicate that in the event you do post bond, you're not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this matter, Kenneth Landorf. That's phone contact, text message, email, social media, third party, anything of the like. So I understand that you have children together. Counsel, did you speak with your client regarding any type of parenting time and how that would be effectuated and who would communicate?
No, Your Honor, but for the record, I will advise my client that, she can ask for a no assaultive contact, bond provision at the next hearing. That will speak with the alleged victim, see if he's agreeable to that, because the no contact order can affect custody proceedings. So I think she should probably consult with an attorney about any family law aspects to this case as well.
All right, and the court would agree. Were the children present, Detective, at the time that this allegation occurred?
Report indicates yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the court's going to indicate, ma'am, that I will make an exception for you to communicate with Mr. Landorf regarding parenting time with the children, but only through a third party. And the court's going to indicate you're not to enter the premises at the home on 8th Street. You are allowed one visit to obtain your personal belongings, so long as you're accompanied by a police officer. So what that means is that you'll have to contact the Wyandotte Police Department and then go with the Wyandotte Police Department to the location. You don't go to the location and then call the police department. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. You're not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. You're not to possess or have any access to any firearms and or any weapons. And you already have a GPS and alcohol tether, and that's through the Wayne County Jail. So in the event you postpone, then those are all of your conditions. Any questions?
No.
All right, the court will see you back on Thursday.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. And the court did sign the order for court-appointed attorney for felony matters. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Have a good day. Off the record. Okay, that's all. I think that's all that we have. Thanks.
I'm still here, y'all. I'm finna bring up this document to show y'all. Let me see.
Hey there, how you? What going on, sis? What's happening?
Okay. I do want to make a disclaimer, y'all. Hold on one second. Let me get my shit together and then maybe I'll do it as a screenshot. How about that? But it's public record anyway, so if anybody want to go look it up, it's public record. But I will do a snapshot, whatever it's called. All right, so
Oh shit. Ooh, honey. I am full. I'm ready to go later. Oh.
all right, I got that part. And do I need this? I just don't want to bring up nothing. Okay, I don't need that. Do I need this? All right, so this is basically what I was saying about the hello, how you doing? Ow, 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 ow. We got another gang in the building. All right, hold on one second. So let me show my screen. All right, so All right, so this is not to slander anyone. This is not to put anybody's business out there. This is not to talk about anyone. This is not to defame anyone, okay? Um I am just showing these documents for educational purposes only. Not even educational, just more so of to show basically what I was just saying. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing. Not go lay down. Why we gotta go lay down? Go lay down. Hey. Amber alert, Amber alert. We at you. All right, so let me go back to it. Is this the screen that I'm sharing? No, this is okay. So here we go. Not to put anybody name out there, but I'm sorry, y'all. Just to show what I was saying. We were speaking on search warrants, and because in this case right here, the judge she went off the record while she was in a proceeding, and it was quite strange to me that when she came back, she said, "Sorry, my phone kept ringing, and it was for I had to sign off on a search warrant, basically." So right here, basically, this is the incident, and she said that this the police or the detective, whatever, whoever was at the hospital, and when we commented on that, Vibe stated that maybe they needed the search warrant because somebody was wanted or anything like that. So here's one where I know that here's a case where I know that the detectives got a search warrant from the hospital, right? So here we go. It says, okay, so basically it says the Fort Myers Police Department Communications Division received the call from a nurse at Cape Coral Hospital located in Cape Coral, Florida. The nurse reported that a patient who was in triage told her that she had been kidnapped and beaten by her ex-boyfriend. Fort Myers police officer was dispatched to the hospital to meet with the victim, and the detective also responded to the hospital. So, upon arrival, the detective got a sworn statement from the victim. I'm giving y'all basically the rundown. I'm not really reading the whole thing. I'm just summarizing as I go. So it says that the victim reported that she and her ex had been living together for approximately 1 year, and then the relationship ended. They began dating again, and she reported that at 10 p.m. she went to her ex's residence, and at the residence. There was his grandmother, his son, and a verbal altercation ensued between the two. So it says that she noted that she and the victim noted that her and her ex were in the process of ending their relationship, and the ex was not happy about it. So she decided to leave the residence, and he told her he could not. He told her that she could not. So she walked out of the residence and into her vehicle. And then as she was backing her vehicle out of the driveway, that her ex blocks her in with his white Dodge Ram so that she was unable to leave. He then got out of his vehicle and went into the residence and came back out with a black and color firearm. So the ex then opened the victim's driver door, pointed the gun at her, and told her to move to the passenger seat. Then he sat in the driver's seat and drove them to the Pilot gas station. He pulled their vehicle into the back of the gas station and started to choke her with his hands around her neck. He told her he was going to choke her to death. He then punched her repeatedly in her face with closed fists. He then drove back to the castle, the residence. The victim then jumped out of the vehicle and began screaming for help. She rang the doorbell, blah, 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 blah. Um, uh, the ex then told her to get back inside the vehicle or he was going to whoop her ass some more. And instead of helping her, da, 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 let's see. She was afraid that if she got back inside the vehicle, he would kill her. So let's go on. The victim, wished to pursue charges and noted that her ex had destroyed her cell phone outside the residence sometime during the assault, and that the firearm may be in the residence. So, the detective then observed the following injuries on the victim that were documented with digital photographs. With a swollen, bruised, bloodshot left eye, bruise, swollen upper lip, small lacerations on her upper right hand fingertips, probably from something sharp, lacerations, bruisings, the whole nine. Okay. The ex boyfriend even bit her at one point. So it states that he was later located and arrested shortly after he exited his vehicle. Wait, let me see. Yeah, after he left his vehicle in the parking lot of Hooters. And then they towed the vehicle, woody woody woo. So then let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Uh, okay, so now this this situation, which turned from it was originally, I hate to be putting the people name up there, but hey, it's public record. It's originally was kidnapping, false imprisonment, aggravated assault, weapon, with a deadly weapon, and battery touch or strike. Right. Make sure y'all record the date, 5/11/2015. So I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna go back here, and then I'm gonna show y'all this. That's what Bob said. She wanna go lay down. She finna go lay down in a minute, y'all. Hold on 1 second. So then, do. Here we go. Um, make sure I got the damn thing up right quick. All right, so this is the next one. So then we have, so that was the mind to recap. That was a whole kidnapping battery situation, woodoo woodoo, right? So then let me share the screen again. All right, so then, mind y'all, remember I just showed y'all the dates. 5/11 on the other one, right? So 5/11 on these two, right? So then that was that last incident, from the domestic violence to the kidnapping and aggravated assault. It bought these charges on. So let's see what they say about this right here. It says, okay, so okay, so it says the detective of the Fort Myers Police Department met with the judge to obtain a legal search warrant for the residence in reference to an aggravated battery and kidnapping incident that occurred earlier in the day between a black male and, well, the suspect and the victim. It said that they served the warrant, and they did a knock and announce. Um, it says while clearing the residence, the team made entry in the front left bedroom. They could see in plain view a plastic sandwich bag. Da, da, da. So now they're actually, from this kidnapping, from this aggravated battery, from this domestic violence. They actually got a search warrant because she told them that he used the gun, right? While she was at the hospital. At the hospital, they got this judge to sign off. They go in the house, and now they locate all of these other things, right? Hold on 1 second. So this is just to show y'all like a situation of how it could possibly happen. Hold on. Now, so here we go. Let's go back to so this is basically everything that they found. Um, So it says he admitted to everything, but let me see. It says the detective by sworn law the detective who had a legal right to be in the residence, um, eh, uh, by his own observations, he observed multiple packaging equipment, paraphernalia, along with the field test of portions of illegal substance. So y'all see how one thing can turn into something so much more major, like honestly. And then all of these charges got stopped by the state of, I mean, got dropped by the state of Florida. See where it say no inform. I don't even know if y'all can still see my screen, but it said no. It says no information because the feds picked this up because, mind you, now he was already a convicted felon, and he was already a convicted felon. And but I said all that to say that they could get them damn search warrants at the hospital. But you see how that situation, um, what caused for that type of situation, why it called for a search warrant. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, I was just doing that to give you, showing you that, so to give you an example of when I know that a reason why that they, why they called for a search warrant from the hospital type shit. Um, but at the same time, y'all, it's just life is crazy. Thing everything that happens, and now guess what, the man who the suspect in that story, he's still in right now, he's still in federal prison right now. I think he ended up getting like 15 years or something, and that happened in what, 2000, that happened in 2015, so he will not get out until 2030, all because he beat this lady ass. And um he beat this lady ass, and or she called, or whatever
Yeah,
the case
man,
may be,
gotta
and
give
it
him
turned.
15 years. That's 15 years with the ass whooping he getting too. As if he's still alive.
He is,
You
because
know,
she's trying to right now.
oh, he
Look,
trying
let
to
me
get
look
out.
at, trying to sue the city of Fort Myers right now. Let me look. That's what I was looking at first.
Ah, 'cause he get his ass whooped in jail. That's why.
I'm
Get his
weak.
ass whooped. And he getting his ass whooped every
And
day.
and and if y'all think I'm playing, look, let me show y'all.
Yeah, honey. Oof. I need to stay out now and get this 2K real quick. Ugh.
Oh shit, you still need 2K? All right, well, we need to get the hell up off of here then. Hold on. Well, yeah, how about this? Next time, if this comes back up again, even though I don't even know, it's crazy that we were able to actually talk about this case, um due to the simple fact of it only came up because of the judge took that break, that little she. And I really do wonder if anybody ever sees this, any lawyer, anybody who has any experience in the law field, can y'all please let me know what that process is of, or even a judge, if a judge want to comment, please by all means do so, and let me know how is it that, or what is the process of when a detective or a police calls you for a search warrant. What is that process like? Do they just, how do they do it? Do they choose which judge to call? Does the court set that? How does that work? But anyway, y'all, we are definitely about to go live on Bigo. So the next hour or two, we'll be, well, probably to about 3 a.m. We'll be on Bigo. Today is the last day of the month. We need to get them beans. So if y'all got them beans, please come through 'em. Okay. Please come through 'em. My dog got a quota to reach. She got 2,000 more beans she need over here. Please help us out. Today is the last day of the month, and today is the last day that we have to reach this goal. Um, I will be going live on TikTok, y'all. Make sure y'all follow the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all turn them post notifications on. Leave all your comments down below.
Wait,
Make
what's
sure
your
you stay
TikTok?
tuned. My TikTok is Neek's Unique Tray Customs. I'm gonna put it in the comments. Let me see.
That's Neeks with a S or a Z.
With a S.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm trying to change everything to match. So everything probably gonna be neat, so unique, so that I don't have to do readings on one page, art on another page, life talks on another page. You know what I'm saying? So that I can kind of like broaden everything down, or like kind of narrow everything down, and don't have to be logged in on to 10 different YouTube channels and shit like that. Especially for Black Lives Incarcerated too. I just want to do everything on one freaking channel. One for now. So that's where Neat So Unique came from, y'all. If just in case y'all were wondering. But I'm gonna drop this in the comments right quick for the TikTok. Y'all make sure y'all go follow. This is the handle here. I might change this pretty soon too. Neat So Unique. It's actually yes. Y'all go follow, go follow, go follow. Oh, share this video too. Share it down to everybody. We need all the views, okay? Y'all come and follow us on Bigo. The Bigo ID is right down here, scrolling across the screen. Neeks Trey Customs, that's me. It's a whole vibe. Ancestors Goddess, that's her Bigo ID. That's how you guys will find us. Please come throw us the beans because we damn sure need them. Okay. And catch me live on TikTok. I will be doing readings on TikTok. So if you guys need any clarification, or you need any special messages, or anything that you need clarification about, y'all hit me up. Follow your girl. Follow us. Okay. I don't know when we'll be back. We'll be back. Could be tomorrow. Could be the next day. But we'll see y'all soon. Deuces.